I don't think Antonio helped himself, if I'm being honest, in the way that he came across at times. You look at it and you think, you look at his persona and his disappointment in when the transfer window occurred. So you kind of think to yourself, you can see what was coming out of him, and it wasn't the enthusiastic Antonio that we see in the first season. All of a sudden it changed a little bit, and I think that didn't help him. I think the whole persona scenario, it just didn't help Antonio, and therefore, was he just going to see another year out? And you also got to look at Chelsea as a football club, what they want to achieve. They want to get in the Champions League. So when you look at the FA Cup, it's a wonderful trophy, and I've won it many times, and proud of that. But Chelsea are a club that probably look at certain things a little bit higher than the FA Cup, and not getting into the Champions League was a big minus to Chelsea, and it was really important that they got into that. Unfortunately, they didn't in Europa League, which is not the place that Chelsea need to be. They need to be playing the top sides and competing with the Premier League, and they didn't compete last year with the Premier League. And I think when you look at those circumstances, and you look at the club and where they want to go, if you haven't competed in that manner, then therefore there is a chance of you losing your job, whoever you are. And that's the way it goes, and I think that's the way the football club goes ahead with things. And I think if you then kind of put a persona across that you're showing everyone that you're a little bit upset with what's happened, and you'll coach the players, you want the enthusiasm that you had in the first year, not what Antonio was a little bit himself. Disappointed at times, I'd say, in the second season,